Today on Midwest Access, we are getting in the Christmas spirit, as we really have been all December. Today, we are in a Rochester home, and we have the homeowners here. Right over here, we have Jane and Rhonda Nading, and there is something special about this home. You have a bit of an obsession with the big guy, huh?
I do. I love Santa Claus. He was good to me when I was little.
Well, you must have been a good girl.
I was good. I was not in Iceland, thank God, and being naughty.
She was in Iceland. They both were in Iceland on Tom's trip, which is so fun. You had a good time in Iceland.
Oh, we had a fabulous time. I like the waterfalls. Did you go to the Blue Lagoon?
Yes, I loved the Blue Lagoon.
Oh, I did too.
So you have hundreds, if not thousands of Santa Clauses in your house.
Right, right.
And why is that?
Because you could never have too many Santa Clauses. And it has to have a nice face. It has to be something that means something to me. My husband got me one that's downstairs that's shaped like a lighthouse we got at Door County.
Okay.
So if it says something to me, I'll buy it. I could walk in a store with 100 Santas, but if it doesn't do anything to me, I'll walk right out. So.
And so you decorate your house every Christmas with your daughter here.
Absolutely.
Rhonda, how did you decorate the house this year?
So we are very organized, and so we have totes that go in every room, and at the end of the season, we put whatever's in the tote in from that room in the tote, and then the following year, we take it all out and we mix it all up. So we're just very organized and very excited. It's almost looking at Christmas every year when you open up the boxes and unwrap things, and you find your favorite ones, you find the ones that have the memories, and it's just an amazing thing.
Or when did this all start here for the two of you?
So it started about 40 years ago, and at first it was just Mom getting those first three Santas, like, they don't match, can they go in the same area? And, you know, from there, she took off. And so we were able to, each year we don't necessarily add one, but the ones that are really special and speak to us is what we do. So we get some when we go on our travels, and when we went to Iceland, we learned about the Yule lads.
Yes.
So we were able to get the 13 Yule lads. That was
Yes.
pretty exciting.
And that's something that they believe in Iceland.
I can't believe that.
I couldn't
You
either.
have to be good for 365 days. They have to be good for 13 days.
Yes.
And the bus driver said, "Oh, I was so scared when I was growing up." I said, "You didn't believe that." "Yes, I did."
Yes.
"Did you tell?" Then I told my kids too, they better be good. I said, "Okay."
One thing we all learned in Iceland is that many of them, more than 50% of them in the country do believe in elves.
Yes, yes, they do. They do. No Santa Claus, but elves.
Elves, and these are some of the elves. So this tree is covered with some goodies you got from Iceland.
Yes, yes. And the black cat is on top. And Cammie will tell you about the black cat later. I'm not mentioning the black cat.
I don't like the black cat very much. She's not that, no, he's not that pleasant. But the black cat, look it up, Google it. In Iceland, it's something they definitely believe in. So we have many Santa Clauses here, including,
Ireland.
okay, so you've traveled all over.
Oh, yeah, yeah, with the Alumni Association. And then my daughter's in South Texas.
Okay.
We went on a cruise down there through Jamaica, Puerto Rico, Bermuda, and all of those countries on the Mexican Riviera.
You're well traveled.
Yeah, but my husband was a farmer, and all he wanted to do was camp. He died 21 years ago, so we've been going since.
And you have the very first Santa Claus in here?
Yes. That one,
Right down here.
that one, there's 3 of them. And this one up here,
Okay. And they look the same, and you were worried about buying 3 Santa Clauses that were the same.
I think, no, how can you put different Santa Clauses on the same table? Look at this. There's none the same.
Look what has come from that. 40 years ago, you just had the 3 Santa Clauses, and now you had at one point 2000.
Yeah.
But there was a move to Rochester from Iowa, and some got tossed out along the way. Is that how it goes?
They rehomed. That would rehome to friends and family.
You're like, Mom, we have too many.
Yes,
That's what she
exactly.
said. I don't think I have too many. Do you, Cammie?
No, I actually think you organized them quite well. I was a little worried coming in here. I was like, oh my goodness, what am I walking into? It's beautiful. Your home is beautiful, and it's beautifully decorated for the holiday season. We have to point out your Cyclone Santa because you are a bit of a cyclone fanatic.
I am. I bleed gold and red.
For the Iowa Cyclones.
Iowa State, yes.
All right, so you have a few Iowa State Santa Clauses, and you have a favorite Santa Claus up here.
Yes, the 9/11.
Okay, and Rhonda, what does it do?
So it plays a song for you
Okay.
in honor of 9/11.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, that is nice. That's a nice one. So that's your favorite Santa Claus?
Yes. And when I pass, my son, who's a police officer in Des Moines, will get that one.
All right.
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, thank you so much for inviting us.
Thank
into
you.
your
I'm
home.
so glad you could come, Cammie.
Yes, yes, and we hope that you appreciate all the Santa Clauses that we have here in Jane's house. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Cammie.
And I'll make sure, do you have any advice for Tom? He's supposed to come over and get some cookies from you?
Tom, you were going to come and get cookies. I am sending cookies with Emmy and the photographer back to the station, but you are to get none of them since you haven't been here yet. So when you come, we will have treats for you.
Perfect. A message to Tom Overly. We'll make sure he gets that. Thank you both so much.
so much.
We appreciate it. We will post this video on our website, ktdc.com, and show off some of these beautiful Santa Clauses, very nicely organized here at their home in Rochester. Again, ktdc.com. Just click Midwest Access. We have to take a break. We'll be right back.